I think Tarkov's done. Whatever the game was promised to be, it will never be. And what it is currently is a broken product that I cannot ever see being fixed or even gotten to a point where the game actually functions in a meaningful manner. In my previous video, we talked about how Tarkov was comparing to other new extraction shooters like Arena Breakout Infinite and Delta Force. And I think the points that I made in the previous video, you should go check it out. They are firmer than ever. Delta Force and ABI are both infinitely better games than Tarkov has ever been. Their function is supreme compared to Tarkov. This wipe in Tarkov specifically, I think is the second worst wipe ever in terms of the actual game. I think the wipe where they messed up the armor with they added the plates was the absolute worst wipe ever. That was so fucking terrible. I can't even express how bad that was. But I think this one is right up there and a close second because we have an 8-year-old game that feels like it just reverted itself 5 years worth of development with this wipe. They upgraded to a new engine and everybody thought that that new engine might do something in terms of the performance. It might make it better. It might allow them more options to fix things and tweak things, right? Not only has it not been better, if anything, every single aspect of the game has been noticeably and substantially worse. All the new bugs, randomly dropping audio in a raid, that's happened to me a couple times. That's a great feeling having to alt F4 for no reason. But there's not only just brand new bugs. That's going to happen every time you patch. The old bugs are repopping back up. One of my very earliest raids of this wipe, I don't know how to phrase this, but I was reloading my sniper and I shot at a dude, but it didn't count. I can't. He insta at me, even though I shot him in the head. GG's. Yep, for sure. Oh, I didn't shoot any bullets. I still can't like put it through, but I made a short about it and mind blowing the stuff that has come out with this wipe. Regardless of the bugs, regardless of the performance, I feel like the game is just totally unchanged. Again, if anything, it's gotten worse. There have been some positives with the wipe. They added continuous healing that is a little clunky, but at least it's in there. That's nice. And other than that, I don't know. But we're going to talk about a couple things. All right, so let's talk about the Flea. I thought they were onto something spicy. They disallowed the Flea for 2 weeks, banned everybody from it, and the game felt really good. The game felt really nice. I think it was the best feeling in the game. Obviously, the game performance-wise sucks, but the feeling in the game was nice. Once they reintroduced it, it immediately took away a lot of the intrigue and interest I had in the wipe. I think the Flea itself is, as a concept, a band-aid, and it smooths over plenty of other issues in the game. I think they could do so much more with the traders. I think they could do so much more with the hideout. And I think if they were to use the existing systems in the game, they could eliminate the Flea and people would be genuinely excited about it. A great example is the keys, right? Everybody was worried about the keys. They came out with their in-game survey results, and the number one issue with the no Flea was keys. Easy solution, make barters. Boom, easy. What the Flea does to me in its current iteration with the traders, you could buy and sell from traders. The best way to make money in the game, I get asked this all the time on Twitch and TikTok. Sick, what's the best way to make money? The actual best way to make money in Tarkov right now is to not play the game. It's to flea flip everything from traders. It is pure free money. It is pure profit. Plenty of items you can do this with. And as long as that's in the game, the entirety of the game sucks. I'll say it like that. It's an infinite money glitch. I don't think an infinite money glitch deserves to be or should be in a game where every single raid should feel like it matters. But when I have infinite money, does every raid matter? Not really. And that's my rant on Flea. I think it should be gone. I think removing the Flea for a full wipe would be an interesting change, something to genuinely change the game. Let's talk about the audio. This is the 8th engine, 7th engine, some number of iterations of engine. I cannot stress this enough. The audio is the worst it's ever been. Not only are indoor noises entirely too loud and the reverberations weird as hell, random things make you go deaf. I opened a door on customs and it sounded like a dog barking in my brain. Or do you not want to do shared chat so your chat can make fun of me?
I'll let them make fun of you.
What was that?
It was a scav. He shot me.
No, the audio on my...
Oh.
The door just barked at me, Guiceps. I don't know how else to describe the audio that I heard. I shot my teammate once, and his grunt sounded like it was in my brain.
I weigh like
I need
60,
that.
70 kilos.
What the f was that audio? Every time you get headshot, your eardrums explode. Can we just all agree, like, this game sucks or what? What? Dude, it sounded like a bomb went off in my room. I can't stress this enough. I think on the 9th iteration of the audio engine, that's when we'll find the key. That's when we'll finally hit the masterful audio where it'll work well. And honestly, in previous wipes compared to now, the audio was good. Like, now it's terrible, but then it was infinitely better compared to it is now. God, it's just disappointing. That's all. Every single time it's disappointing. We can go into hacking this wipe. Hackers, I think, are more blatant than ever, more prevalent than ever.
Drop din ako. Yan yung ano.
At least for me, I'm over the trust line where, like, because the audio is terrible, because the performance is terrible, I would assume that more things feel fishy. And when more things feel fishy, all trust is out, right? I can't trust what's happening in the game, so it's cheat or it's a bug or it's something. But there's so many things out of your control as a player where the information you're getting is so different from the information other players are getting. Things might feel like there's more cheaters, and also there's actually just more cheaters. To this point, there's always been a theory, you know, they do a ban wave and then they put the game up for sale. And I never really paid that stuff a lot of mind. Like, why would a dev want cheaters in their game? Or why would a dev, like, encourage cheaters to do these sorts of things? Take a look at this most recent cheater interaction.
You want to be a sponsor?
What? Hello?
Hey, bro, do you want Loan DMA to be your sponsor?
Do I want what?
I said, do you want Loan DMA to be your sponsor?
Sure.
Sponsor your fucking stream.
Yeah, sure, dude. Sponsor my stream. What's up? So, are you gonna pay me?
I mean,
Because you said you're
good.
sponsoring the stream. Are you paying me? Are you floating right
my
now?
whole Discord server is going into your chat right now.
Are you floating? Is the floating intentional or by accident?
No, that's intentional.
Oh, interesting. But you still make noise. That's kind of weird. So what could you tell me that's interesting, Mr. Guy who's definitely not cheating? Show me something
you run a
interesting with the
DMA card
cheats.
on your second computer.
No, I don't care about that. Show me something interesting.
Oh yeah, you'll like this. You'll like this.
Show me. Yeah. Show me what you got. Oh, shit. That's neat. Oh, shit. Misclick. Like what? I'm just gonna sit here? Fucking loser. I watched a video, CoffeeZilla, he's another big YouTube creator. He does the crypto scam stuff. He exposes crypto scams. And he looked into Counter-Strike and the CS:GO gambling stuff. He made a big point and showed a big point, I think, that Steam or Valve, who is the dev of CS:GO, Valve and CS:GO gambling are like this, man. They are so intertwined with the performance of the game. The more people are invested in any way, obviously, right? And gambling is a huge way, and obviously gambling is super addicting. It's better for them. It's better for their CS:GO income. And they could shut down the gambling very easily, but they don't because it's good for their bottom line. And once I saw that video, it didn't like turn a light on, but it made me more open to this idea that Tarkov is almost fully funded by cheaters. When you think about things like, oh, I bought this game edition for X amount of dollars, that's the only income BSG will make from me. How do they make more money? Banning cheaters and then having them rebuy accounts. And again, I don't know if that's the case, but that theory with this wipe has held a lot more space in my mind. Like I wish I didn't even think that, but I'm beginning to think that more and more. And they haven't done a public ban wave in a while. And actually just this week, people were starting to get their cheater reports back. But yeah, I think cheating it's at a very, 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 very prevalent point right now. I don't know if this is the worst it's ever been, but it's the worst it's ever felt. I think Tarkov's just over. I've been a person who has given so many excuses to BSG and, oh, it's just a beta. They're trying. And at this point, I don't think that holds any water anymore. The game is 8 years old. and it just went to an engine that's already 3 years old and it's performing worse than ever. So I don't understand how Nikita tweeted Q2 2025 and expects this game to be at 1.0 then or something. I mean, I can only assume that's what the hint is at. I mean, like if 1.0 came out, like it's just Jover. It's hard for me to see a future of Tarkov that is good. It's been 8 years of performance issues, 8 years of desync, 8 years of cheaters, right? Like, does that ever get better? I don't think so. So it's just this. Like, this is what we get. This is the product that we are participating in. And I don't think it's a good product. I think the idea is good. I think a lot of the systems are good, but the product as a whole right now is in its worst state ever, 8 years in. And I think as a community, we need to have more respect for ourselves and say this is just simply unacceptable. This game doesn't respect your time. The cheating issue can wipe away hours of progress instantly. I was doing the guide, the famous quest, survive every map, with load times and raid times, roughly 3 to 4 hours. So imagine doing 3 hours and then you die and then you have to do another 3 hours and then you die and then you have to do another 3 hours. And that, I think that's just a glaring issue with designs of quests. Like maybe they were okay in a past life, but in the current iteration, it is far from acceptable. Like boss hunting. Imagine running 30 interchange raids. You don't see Killa once. Run 30 more, don't see him again. Run 30 more, don't see him again. Is that like your fault as a player? Are you not trying to progress and get better? No, you are. You're giving it your all, but you have to put your hands up because the boss didn't spawn, so you're stuck. There's so many things. I can't, like, it makes me laugh when I talk about it. The prestiges, right? Instead of making actual like end game content like Lightkeeper, which they broke, they decided to implement prestiging. Prestiging is a decent idea. Call of Duty's done it very successfully, and I think Tarkov could do it very successfully. However, you do all of the quests to get Kappa and then a bonus quest. It's not just reach a level like it was in Call of Duty, right? You have to do all these quests, get Kappa. You need certain hideout thresholds and certain statistical thresholds, and I'll put these into perspective. You need 20 strength, 20 endurance, and 15 charisma. I have run about 600 raids. I don't have 20 endurance. I'm at like 18 endurance. So you get Kappa, which is the hardest thing to do in the game, right? And when you prestige, you don't get to keep the Kappa. You only get to transfer like 30 items or something, 30 slots worth of items. And some items are not allowed to go back. So you can't send Kappa back, which you worked really hard for. That gets chucked away. You can't do like a docs case. That gets chucked away. A sick case. That gets chucked away. Wow, great. Interesting, right? Even better, all of your stats reset, all of your trader rep resets, your entire hideout resets. But the cool part is you get a rocks, paper, scissors emote. So that's worth it. Yes, sir. Rocks, paper, scissors. 600 raids worth of my time. Could have been so many better iterations and options. You could take your Kappa with you, and then when you prestige again, you get more space in the Kappa. No, the way it is, you just do the game again. Interesting. Very engaging experience. Wow, what a neat experience as like I lag and get killed. Oh, what a neat experience as a cheater with like 200 hours who's obviously the best gamer ever kills me. The experience of Tarkov has really lost its shine. Okay, it's lost the thing that made it special, and now it's just issues. 2 last points here. Arena still exists. Actually, 3 last points. Arena still exists. I think that's stupid. The Dr. Disrespect armor still in the game. As he is who he is and he's done what he's done and he's admitted to what he's done. I don't think that should be in the game, but you know, it is what it is. These are really hard things to change for BSG, so it would be really hard for them to fix that. This is a thought that I've been having a lot. If I'm this unhappy with it as a job, all of these issues occur and your time gets wasted, even though I get paid to do it, right? Everybody always talks about the casual gamer. Oh, the casuals like the Flea. Oh, the casuals like these weapons. But. If you're a person that works or goes to school, you do a thing for the day, you come home, you want to relax. Are you actually playing Tarkov? Like, I could not think of a worse way to spend 2 hours after work than playing Tarkov. Like 2 hours of time might be 2 raids, 3 raids, but like 2 of your raids, you die to a cheater. There are so many other things I wish I could do than play this game, but every day I play it for like 2 hours and I'm fucking sick of it, okay? I'm sick of Tarkov right now. I need them to fix things, make things better. please. But maybe I'll just like play League or something. At least League works. Delta Force works. ABI works. All of these other games work. This game, Tarkov, it just doesn't work anymore. Really sucks to hear, huh? I've had moments on stream where I just simply have no desire to play the game anymore. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play League of Legends, I think. I think we're playing a different game today. And it sucks, because I love Tarkov. I love it. I love it so much. I want it to be so good. It can be so good. And it's... I think we just have to reconcile with, like, this is the game. It's not gonna get any better. Add, like, the new gun that Nikita showed. Add the Winchester, and everybody's like, woo, we could be a cowboy. It's like, dude, you know what would get people back into the game? Not this gun. Just like fucking make the game work. I'm playing a streets raid and I'm teleporting back and forth. But no, dude, we got a new gun. Let's go play cowboys. All right, anyway, I'm over Tarkov. That's the end of this. Make sure you like, share, and tell me what your opinion on Tarkov is right now. I want to know how you feel about it, because you know how I feel about it. I just laid it out. Thank you so much. I stream every day on Twitch and TikTok. I love you all. You guys are the best. Until next time, mwah.